up? What's up? It's your girl, Donna LJ.
And it's your girl, TayDigga.
And you're tuned into Indie High Radio. Woo woo.
What up, what up?
Everybody.
What up, what up?
I was like, okay, remix. We're going to get it. What up, guys?
Hey,
It's 2024. We're at episode 1 of season 5. Can we get a hand clap? Season 5. Season 5. Season 5. Now, let me tell you this. I feel like in reality, like, we probably would be on season 10 because our first season we did like 40 episodes. We were wilding. We had to
slow down.
We had to slow down. We're like, we need to chop this up.
We was just hungry, okay?
Episode 1, season 1, we did like 40 episodes.
We really did.
You know, technically,
we
this is probably
split
season
that
like
up.
10. Who knows? But
We definitely could have split
because
that
of that long first season, we're now at season 5. But we're grateful, and we want to just sincerely thank you guys
so much,
because we would not be here without you guys.
Man.
It's been a long journey.
It's been a journey, but we still here. We still standing,
Yes.
and we wouldn't be here without you guys, without our listeners, without our supporters, without our loyal supporters.
Yes.
We're just grateful.
Grateful.
We're
We're super grateful, and we have some awesome things in store for you because we
Yes.
appreciate you. We're bringing back Indie High Saturdays. COVID kind of took us out as far as doing events where we get to interact with our supporters and have a good time. So now that we are clear of COVID, knock on some woods here. Now that we're clear of COVID, and we back outside, as they say.
What the kids say? We back outside.
We back outside. Now that we're back outside, we want to kick it back up. And, of course, no better way than to start January, the top of the month. I mean, top of the year. January. And it's going to be the last Saturday of every single month.
Yes.
So every month this year, 2024, we'll be doing Indie High Saturdays. All right, and we definitely want you guys to come out and support.
Yes.
You can always get your tickets on our website, which is www.indiehighradio.com. Everything you need for Indie High is on our website. You can watch every single podcast episode that we have out on YouTube.
All of our
and
YouTubes.
You can listen to all the podcast episodes that we've done since season 1. So that's huge.
Not to mention, if you want to get some Indie High
gear. And
we got some mugs.
I was going to say, speaking of gear, first of all, we have some bomb coffee mugs on the site. You can check them out on the site. We have it on the homepage. As soon as you go to indiehighradio.com, check out those coffee mugs. They are beautiful coffee mugs. If you're like us, we're big coffee drinkers.
Hey, put whatever you want in it, but they are bomb.
Whatever. That ain't our business.
None of our business.
But
they are amazing.
They're amazing mugs.
They're dope. So make sure to go on the site and copy one. We're gonna put some hoodies on there soon. We're gonna put some crew necks. We're gonna get some dope beanies. We're gonna
hook y'all up. You know what I mean?
Right.
You're gonna be fashionable and fresh. We're gonna make sure of that. We even had some requests for our Indie High pillows.
Right. Hey. Those gonna be special order.
Those gonna be special order though. Okay.
For sure.
Maybe we can give away for like some VIP supporters.
I like that. I like that.
They'll get an Indie High pillows. We'll look into that. We'll see.
It.
But what we definitely want to do this season is engage with our audience more.
Yes,
we want to interact with you guys more.
We want to hear from
y'all.
And
we want to hear from you.
We want to hear from you guys. We want to hear your story. We want to hear your Indie High stories.
That's right.
Anything you want to give, any information you want to give us about your Indie High story, how you use your talents and share them with the world. You want maybe you've been through some things within your journey that you want to share. Shoot us an email, indie.high25@gmail.com, so we can, we might share your story and inspire the masses. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So send us some stories, and we can't wait to hear from you guys.
That's right. Anything that you're dealing with or going through that would be helpful for others, your testimony, your story, your trials and tribulations, how you got to where you are. We love to hear from you. We want to engage more and interact. We will read every single email. Me and Tay are best friends in real life, so we actually
for sure
get together outside the podcast, and we really spend time together. So we definitely will go through each email. And then we will select a special email that we can read during the podcast.
Absolutely.
So it could be you.
And also give us some ideas of what you want us to talk about on the show.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like if there's anything in particular you want us to get out to you guys, or anyone you want on the show that could maybe inspire you in your journey within your entrepreneur or being an artist or anything of that nature, just let us know what you want us to put on the show. So
That's right.
We can deliver.
So we can deliver. But we definitely plan to have an amazing season 5 for you. We're going to have some heavy hitting interviews this season. So I want you guys to get ready for that. We strongly believe in tell a friend to tell a friend. That's how the support grows.
Man,
that's how the community grows.
Absolutely.
If you've ever been touched or blessed or just happy to be a part of the Indie High community, we want to hear from you, and we definitely want you to support, subscribe, and tell everyone about Indie High Radio, because you are Indie High.
Hello.
We are Indie High.
We want you to be Indie High with us.
To be Indie High with us. I love it. But yes, we want to talk about some of the things that are going on right now.
Yeah.
There's a lot of scandals out right now.
Scandalous.
And, we're not a scandal podcast. We
No,
believe in
no.
uplifting and encouraging the community.
Absolutely.
But what we can do is learn from these scandals. And it's important to do good business with people.
Right.
As a creative, sometimes we're rushing for the fame and we're rushing for the money.
Trying to settle, trying to hurry up and get there. And it's not about getting there fast. You know what I mean?
That's right.
You take your time and you don't compromise who you are as a person or your values or your beliefs just to get ahead.
That's right.
You know what I mean? Take your time and choose your team wisely and make wise decisions, and that will reflect on you and what you believe in, to make your journey worthwhile. You know what I mean?
That's right.
Because I think it's just society, period, or they just think things happen so quick. And it's a process. You got to trust the process.
You do.
And trust your journey and how it's supposed to go your way.
And how it goes your way. I actually saw an interview recently with Maya. I don't know if the interview itself was recent, but I recently saw it. And but she was talking about how she was blackballed from the industry.
Yeah. And that happens.
And it because she wouldn't date certain people, and they were mad, so they spoke against her, tried to talk about her, and slander her name because they were in their feelings and upset. But she said that ended up being a blessing for her because she was able to then put her business and her music in her own hands. And she still has a strong fan base. She's still going strong. She's still putting out music videos. She still has over 1 million views on her music videos, and she's doing
amazing.
it herself.
Yes.
And that speaks to the power of being a true creative. And we just want to continue to inspire you guys with all of this stuff going on. With all these celebrities, we want to inspire you to follow your path, follow your light, follow your dreams, and don't be
settle.
distracted by the little things that come along to try to make you feel like you got to rush and do something. Don't be distracted by the people who don't believe in you.
Yep.
Don't be distracted by any of that. You stay focused on your dreams.
Yes.
In our last podcast episode, we talked about how God didn't give you that talent for any reason. He gave it to you so you can use it.
Yes.
And the whole purpose of Indie High is being high on your God-given talent and sharing it with the world. And that's what we want to do for you. And that's what we want you to be inspired to do as well. Yeah.
Yes. There's just I actually looked at an interview as well with Angie Martinez with Melissa Ford.
Okay.
And everything that's going on with the scandals with Diddy and all these other celebrities coming out, and people are coming out with different stories about things, sexually harassment cases and things like that. And she actually asked Melissa, in those times, like, what do you feel about that? And she pretty much said, like, those things did happen, but the reason why some of those females didn't come forward then was because that was their bread and butter. You know what I mean? Like, just like you said, if you were to turn down someone, or if you were to speak up about certain things that happened on those shoots, then you would be blackballed, and you would not have, you would be without. So of course, I'm gonna take my check, versus, speaking up. And it wasn't that, it was looked down upon back then, in those times. So it wasn't something that people were so eager to run and do. But like we were saying, stand your ground. Just stand your ground. Don't settle. Don't try to rush. And I just feel it's just a thing now. You know, it's just you just trying to rush and do things so quickly and take shortcuts.
Mm-hmm.
And we don't do shortcuts.
We don't do shortcuts.
We don't do
Put in the
shortcuts.
work.
Put in the work.
You
know, and having
yes.
a team, a strong team
It's
behind you. And
so
that's what
important.
she also mentioned. She said she had the reason why she didn't go through those things was because she had such a
She had
solid
a
team.
squad.
She had a squad behind her, you know, so and they took care of her throughout
Mm-hmm.
her entire process throughout those things. But it's some scandalous things going on.
Some scandalous things going on, and we don't want our community to be caught up in those things. So we just wanted to touch on that. Once again, our show is about uplifting and encouraging.
Yes.
So we wanted to encourage you to stay focused, do good business with people.
Yes.
Karma's
it'll
real.
It'll come back
Karma is
tenfold.
real. So it's worth it to take your time and do good
come
business.
back.
You have a community here at Indie High.
Yes.
We're going to uplift you and support you.
For sure.
Tell me about one of your favorite Indie High. Back then it was Indie High Thursdays. What's one of your favorite performances from Indie High Thursdays?
Oh my goodness. I'm gonna have to say Wade Brown. Wade.
That was a good performance.
And my man's traveled from Huntsville
Mm-hmm.
to come and perform for us.
Yes.
And it was just a dope performance. He's just a dope individual. His voice is just so sultry and he's just fire. So I think that was one of my favorite performances. I gotta say, yeah, for sure.
I think,
and that was one of our like very first Indie High Thursdays. Maybe it was like our second one, but that was when we first started kicking off doing our monthly events, and he traveled out, and it was fire.
it was amazing.
It was
I think my favorite was our launch party.
Oh man!
Because we had some heavy hitting R&B singers.
Our launch party was lit.
Everybody that performed killed it.
They did. And everybody is doing big things.
Yes. Everyone is still doing huge, big things. Shout out to Yaya. Shout out to Ruby Woo.
Yes,
Shout out to Chic Lauren. 3 Shades of Soul back then. They was killing it. So yeah, shout out to the community. We had so many great performances, and we have some great, awesome performances for you this season. So we just wanted to let you know on episode 1 of season 5 that we got some amazing things in store for you guys. We appreciate your support. We can't wait to engage with you. We can't wait to meet you.
Yes.
Make sure you come out to our events. And Tay, how can people follow us and keep in touch with us?
Well, on Instagram and X, as they call it now.
As they call it.
It's Indie High Radio. Radio spelled R8DIO. On Facebook, Indie High Radio LLC. And One Stop Shop, the website, indiehighradio.com. Make sure to subscribe to our YouTube. Make sure to subscribe to our podcast on all podcast streaming platforms. Give us some 5 stars and share it with your friends. And just pass the word along, man.
Pass the word along. Tell a friend to tell a friend.
We are here.
We are here. We appreciate you guys. Please stay creative. Stay on your path. Stay in your light. We are proud of you. We love you. We appreciate you. This is your girl, Donna LJ, signing out.
And it's your girl, TayDigga. Remember to stay indie high.
Woo-hoo.